Now he's a snitch. Now he's this. Now he's that. So, I mean, did he know that? Mm, I don't know. I'm with the loyalty part. I am with the loyalty part. But do things from your heart. I mean, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I don't know. I would have to think about that a little longer because I am with the loyalty,
Ready for
but
that,
I
baby.
can't move the way I want to move.
Mhm. Yeah, and that I'm with President with
It's
that
business
comment.
though.
It's business because to me, you have to look at how you would jeopardize your business. And I don't think Big Meech looked at it that way. He looked at it probably like I'm grown, I could do what I want to do. But now you're working in an industry, where this ain't your path. He was a drug dealer. You know what I'm saying? So this is not your path. He has put your son in a path where he could work with anybody at this point because he sent him to acting school to learn that trade. So why would you mess that up for your son?
Okay, well, let's hear what they got to say. I just can't have nobody having me like a puppet because my thing is if you want to help me, then you can help me. Now I mean it's just like on this app. You know,
Mm-hmm.
your beef, my beef, but I don't even know you. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know these people, but your beef just becomes my beef. And
Mm-hmm.
I just think I think it's childish. I do. I think it's very childish when you're talking about people, grown people. Now, am I going to sit with someone and you dogging out someone
What's
that I'm a friend of? No. Now we can't sit here and have no dialogue. We can't sit here, and go back and forth. No. And if this person doesn't have, I'm talking about like on the app. Now, if they don't have some
mm-hmm.
content that I'm interested in listening to, then no, I don't need to sit with them. Period. Because they're not going to be
Let
talking about
President up.
anything of substance. Oh, I don't be looking, y'all.
I
Charge
know
my
that's why
head, not my
I was
heart.
waiting for the moment to get
Right.
in.
Right. Thank you. I appreciate it. Good morning, President.
Good morning,
Good
President.
morning.
Grand Rising, beautiful ladies. I just want to say
Hey.
that. So I felt, you know what I think Big Meech was doing? All right, because they said Big Meech was over there begging Rick Ross for money. So I
Oh,
think,
yeah.
Mm.
all right, it's this thing, right? When you in jail, all right, especially with a motherfucker like Big Meech and niggas saying his names and songs and shit like that. I feel like he came home and tried to make Rick Ross pay his punk dues for using his name. You know what I'm saying? Um, but I don't think Meech took into consideration all the shit that 50 really did for his family. So I don't think that he just ain't want him talking to Rick Ross or nothing. I feel like I feel like he knew better because you trying to make this nigga pay punk dues, but nigga, y'all got $1 million over here from this other shit. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like Meech is
Mm-hmm.
not ready for the internet world. I feel like these motherfuckers get ready to eat him alive. He been locked up too long. Like when he
Mm-hmm.
left, he was the man. Niggas don't give a fuck
Mm-hmm.
about you like that no more. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know.
Okay.
Now, when you said that he you heard that he was asking Rick for money, that changes
Uh-huh.
things for me. You know what I'm saying? Because you
Yeah,
really,
I didn't know that.
yeah, that because now you really are into it for sneaky reasons. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So why are you doing this? See that changes the whole thing up right there. That's how I
And
look
he
at it.
fucked it. He really fucked it up for his son, though. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Like he really
right.
fucked it up. Like you don't have to. All right, we understand that you can be around these celebrities now. You don't have to ask
Mm-hmm.
them for money because this shit that he got your son into, eventually Meech would have been on BMF. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? It could
Mm-hmm.
have been so much bigger, and he
Yep.
straight snatched that shit from his child. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I just don't. For the life of me, I just can't understand. I think Big Meech is the one who want to be in control of everything, and if he not in
Yeah.
control of shit, then it ain't nothing to him. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he that type of nigga.
Well, that does change. Yeah, that changes things a little bit for me too. That yeah, if he's asking this person that I don't deal with for money, that does. Why didn't you just come to me? I've been helping y'all all this time. So that's how I would have looked at it. I wouldn't have went to
And the
as
whole
y'all
thing
say.
is he probably did go
Yeah, I
to
wouldn't have
50
did that.
though. He probably got money from 50. He got money. See, niggas when they come home, they be trying to make motherfuckers pay their punk dues. And that's like you feel as though a
Okay.
nigga owe you something. Like I ain't gonna lie, when I came home, I was a girl
Okay.
that hung around 1,000 niggas, right? And when I came home, I made niggas pay punk dues. For real.
Okay.
Let me get that up
Okay.
off you. You don't go up to him and say pay your
Okay.
punk dues, but you be like, what you
Right.
got? What's up? You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Well, that does. Yeah, I'm with Lovely now. That does. Yeah, that does kind of change it. And also, I'm looking at this article here. Not only did he do that, but like you said, I now looking at this kind of changes my mind a little bit. Is that yeah, because he messed it up for his son, like you said, because his son is
Hmm.
saying that his son, I guess, was supposed to perform or something at this concert that 50 Cent was putting on for him. So,
But that, but what the
yeah.
concert wasn't 50 Cent wasn't doing it, was he?
Yeah,
It was
it says
somebody else.
was 50 Cent.
Oh,
It says was 50 Cent behind the BMF Meet Welcome Back Legacy concert canceled. Now BMF, I mean, 50 Cent got some connections now.
but now this the
I agree.
thing. This the thing. It wasn't. 50 Cent didn't wasn't doing the concert. Big Meech decided he wanted to throw this concert to show 50 who the fuck he is.
Oh.
And 50 and everybody
Oh,
dropped out. You hear me? Everybody.
oh,
You know what I'm saying? Because you got to think you're a Meech, a fucking D dealer. This is 50 Cent, a motherfucking millionaire who makes wise decision
oh,
moves. That's why the fuck he
yeah.
rich like that. You get me?
So this is saying though. Okay, so this is saying was 50 Cent behind the BMF Big Meech Welcome Back? Was he the reason it was canceled? So that's a question. So it's a couple of questions here. Yeah, but it definitely okay. So there's a lot going on here. With him calling him the new info, or Big Meech is in big trouble after 50 Cent dropped this new info on him and Rick Ross, and this happened. So, uh, 50 Cent and went and got okay. So what you just said, President, this D dealer support and ignored BMF snitching because most ballers are paid informants. That line, Tyrone, what's this? Tyrone's for Josie's talk about the. Okay, yeah, he didn't win and got some juice. So this said BMF Meech prison violations and 6.5 year early release. So he got out early. Meech crossed St. Louis hitters. Okay, okay. So he did get out early. He got out early, 6.5 years early. Okay, so let's go up. Let's go up. Okay, what do you guys want to start? Okay, so because it's yeah. Okay, so was 50 Cent behind the cancellation? Did Big Meech know Tammy was an informant? So this is the young lady that someone said that he told her to tell it all. Was that you, Edge, that said that?
Yes, that's the woman that 50 Cent is saying, calling him a snitch for. Because Tammy said that Meech told her to tell it all.
So was it time for him to come up for parole or must have been?
They put it on somebody else, like that wasn't even in their crew. They tried to put it
Okay,
on the dude.
okay.
My friend just said they tried to put it on the dude from St. Louis.
Yeah, that's what it
They didn't
said.
take out the money. They fucking snitched on the business they were doing with the girl.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, that's what it just said.
Like,
Some
that's
dude,
like how you
St.
booking, like,
Louis.
yeah, like that. F on this nigga type shit.
Mm-hmm.
But instead of him doing it, he had the girl do it.
Oh, so oh,
But the girl was involved too. So it wasn't
cause
like
she
he
was his
told.
right hand.
Yeah, yeah, she was involved too and shit. So that's how he kind of getting away with it. He wasn't no rat bitch. He just told her on.
Mm-hmm.
But
To
they
get
said like,
herself off.
but the shit she told pretty much more benefit.
Meech
Me.
than her. Well, she didn't get charged, so
Yeah,
it could have benefited her.
yeah, I mean,
That could have been her immunity.
yeah, it was.
Okay.
Now, and I'm about to just say some stuff off the top of my head. So please don't think that I'm being redundant as I read my notes. But think about this, y'all. According to the Terry White case, Tammy knew Demetrius Flannery before she met Terry White. Keep that in mind as I go through these notes. Jack Harvey investigated Demetrius Flannery and Terry Bernard White. Now, I don't know what role Tammy could have played in the investigation of Demetrius Flannery because evidently before she turned on him, she was very, let's say, friendly towards him. But
Oh, remember
one
he had
thing
sent
that's
the
for
dope
sure
down to
from
his
reading the
cousin them in
paperwork is
St.
that even
Louis,
after she
and he
turns
had
on
put
you like
on
a
the
black
boys
widow,
on in St.
when
Louis
she
at the
turned
trailer
on
park or
Terry,
something.
according to the paperwork, for him, let's say messing with some another woman. But nevertheless, she still was allegedly
Cause he out
having
of jail
sexual
now.
relationships with her based on the discovery. But let's just get into the facts. Jack Harvey investigated Demetrius Flannery. Jack Harvey investigated
When we was talking about
Terry
the story, you
Bernard
know, I
White.
got a lot of
Terry Bernard
questions for
White
you in
had a
my head when I
Chevron
first started
conviction
watching
when he
BMX.
was
I had
very
a
young,
lot
like
of questions.
2021. Then he had a cocaine conviction.
Okay, I want to hear. Okay, I don't want to hear. I want to hear from a reputable. You know what I'm saying? This is someone else talking about
That's a
what he.
third party.
Yeah, I want like. Okay, so this is. Let me see.
Yeah, cause my guy saying that it happened when he snitched on the dude. Did you ever watch the BMX show?
Who me?
Uh-huh.
Girl, yes.
Okay, so you remember when he had got them boys from the trailer park in St. Louis to start working for him and stuff?
Mhm. Mhm.
That's what my guy saying the whole Tammy thing come in at because he had Tammy snitch on them dudes that was working for him to get herself off, and she got immunity for snitching. But Big Meech is the one
Okay.
that told her to do it, snitch on them niggas down there in St. Louis
Okay. So that's
when that
what.
was his own camp.
But they were disposable to him apparently
Mm-hmm.
to get the
Mm-hmm.
girl off. Okay. Okay.
To get the
Okay.
girl
So he
off and
was
probably
covering.
lessen his sentence as well.
Okay. So let's see here. I'm gonna see who just
Not a
commented.
thing.
1 second, John. Give me a second, John.
She's
This is a short intermission break. Just a short intermission break. Okay, because I like reputable stuff. I don't want, someone else. Okay, 50 Cent gave Little Meech 5 mil to film BML. Right, he said that. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
He gave him, wait a minute, he gave him 50 mil?
I
I thought it
think
was
that was the
five.
50. No, he said five. 50 gave Lil Meech 5 mil to film BMF. They said five.
Okay, okay. So he gave him five. So, okay, let's
you know what I'm saying? And
pause.
we can't be stopped. I don't see nobody stop. I don't see none.
Okay, all right. So, okay, let's get into it. He gave Little Meech 5 mil. What did he give Big Meech?
I don't know, but I know my guy saying that Big Meech sold the rights to 50 Cent. So he probably did get a large lump
What?
sum. He sold the rights for BMF to 50 Cent.
I wouldn't have never done that.
Mm-mm.
Uh-uh. I wouldn't have done that at all. The way people be fighting for their copy for their rights and copyrights and song rights,
Yeah, for they masters
I
and stuff.
they
Yeah.
masters. That's it. They're masters. I would have held on to my No, 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 no. So he just, yeah, he not. Yeah, he not
That was a
business
dumb
wise or
move.
nothing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was a dumb move. Like, no,
Okay.
I'm not telling you everything. Nah. Mm-mm.
After us eat.
With four new big arrests, Atlanta police believe they have just about shut down the so-called Black Mafia family.
It was September 2008. The courtroom was silent as the judge delivered the final blow: 30 years in federal prison.
Charlemagne referred to 50 Cent as a diabolical genius. Now, diabolical genius doesn't file foreclosure, doesn't file bankruptcy, doesn't. It's not a diabolical genius. A diabolical genius making big boy moves. It's gonna be iconic. Too many names to list.
50 ignited controversy by
Okay.
implying that Big Meat.
Okay. We're gonna stop right there for a second because now this was just Rick Ross and what's his name? This was just Rick Ross and Little Meat. I mean Big Meat. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So basically Rick Ross was coming at him. You know,
But
he said he a diabolical genius. He done filed bankruptcy. He done did this. He done did that. Okay, but that's life, Rick Ross. That's life. That's
Mm-hmm.
a part of life.
Mm-hmm.
Who's yeah, that is a part of life. So Big Meat. Okay, now they got the rat. I think Big Meat's cold. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so
Rated with the authorities.
Against the wall and just slide down.
I was still trying to find myself.
you need to get on the panel.
You trick, come up the street.
Go get your phone and go in there and get on the panel. The fuck?
You told Tammy to tell.
Oh yeah, you need headphones.
We'd have been outed, but they played a cold game. I give it to them. They was playing chess and we was playing checkers.
Okay.
This is the story of Big Meech and his downfall. Before the downfall, before the investigations, before the empire crumbled, Big Meech was considered a legend, a kingpin, a visionist, and he turned BMF into more than just a drug operation. It became a lifestyle. Flashy cars, $1 million mansions, VIP access to the biggest clubs. Meech wasn't just about making money. He was shaping the culture.
Everybody is from somewhere else different. You don't get nothing like this nowhere. Everybody move like brothers, and everything start with the leader. I'm a good leader, so I got good people that follow. You know what I'm saying? It's simple. If you can only be like the nigga that's running your crew. If you got a robbing ass boss, then you're gonna be a robbing ass crew. If you got a real boss who know how to sacrifice and take the bad along with the good and show us crew know how to be men, then this what you get. Everybody shining like new money.
Rappers idolized him, some even just wanted to stand next to him. The streets worshipped him. His influence reached far beyond the dope game. His name rang out in hip hop like a rap verse coming to life. But all empires, the rise is only half the story, because what goes up must come down.
With four new big arrests, Atlanta police believe they have just about shut down the so-called Black Mafia family. And as our Julia Harding reports, these suspects were hiding out in one of the city's most popular areas.
U.S. Marshals say this man, one of Atlanta Police Department's top 10 most wanted, and a member of an organized crime family, is now behind bars. U.S. Marshals tell me they arrested 37-year-old Ernest Dennis and 40-year-old Jonathan Manigo here outside of Buckhead Hotel. Both men, they say, are members of the so-called Black Mafia family, or BMF.
Anyone tied to BMF typically has an extensive criminal history, so we consider them to be very violent.
Investigators say the organization BMF is heavily involved in drug trafficking and has been in Atlanta at least since 2004. At that time, federal agents seized this limo with secret compartments that had almost $1 million hidden inside. Within the last 2 weeks, U.S. Marshals and Atlanta police have arrested a total of 4 BMF members.
okay. Do y'all remember that? Remember the daddy started the limousine company?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and
Mm-hmm.
they was had the money in the
Yep, they was
limousine. So
washing the
yeah,
money.
Yep.
right,
Mm-hmm.
right, right. So I do. Remember that part too.
These two men, Ricardo Webb and Togus Rains.
We know that they don't have the level of contacts or the drug contacts or the access to drugs and money and other people the way that they had before. So we're definitely slowly destroying their organization.
An organization that at one time claimed to rule Atlanta. Now agents say that's no longer the case. In Atlanta, Julia Harding, Fox 5 News.
The Silverado Trail Boss.
Okay, so there's a commercial there. Okay, so we kind of got that picture because we watched the movie. I mean, we watched it. Okay, so fast forward to him and 50 Cent. That so this is making a little bit more sense. Um, I'm quite sure 50 Cent would have taken care of Big Meat or helped him out. What do you guys? I mean, do you guys think so? Because the focus is on Little Meat. I thought the focus was on Big Meat, but it's more on Little Meat. Is that
I
correct?
thought, well, I didn't realize that, it was the daddy that was doing all of the extra stuff either. But because really and truly, I don't feel like that child should, and I'm saying child, but of course he's not no little bitty boy, but he still shouldn't have to suffer because of the moves that the dad is making. You know what I'm saying? That's where I think he's messing up at. Maybe you do things to cut the dad off, yeah, but don't sabotage his career because the dad is making dumb moves at the same time. That's where you really, to me, you're acting on your emotions.
And right, and now, where's Rick Ross? You just started a freaking
Right,
GoFundMe.
right, right.
You didn't have to start a GoFundMe, and Rick Ross on a video with you. Da 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 da. Y'all, y'all keep keying, but you, okay, yeah, yeah, he kind of stuck his foot in his mouth.
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. I would say so. You got something you want to say, Edge, to add to this? Because
Tell
oh,
him that
wait a
he needs to
second.
get on the
So,
panel because he has a really
mhm.
good perspective about this whole BMX. Like I know he's been following this story for a long time, so he know a lot of this stuff that's now hitting social media. He been following it for.
Okay, Big Meech follows. Finally respond. Oh yeah, I saw
Um,
that. Back to 50 Cent. Speaks out again at the interview. I saw that. That was on FB where I saw where he responded back to 50 Cent telling he was a snitch.
he ain't never been a snitch, and then I think
Yeah.
at the end of that video he invited 50 to the ring or something. Like he invited him to the boxing ring. And 50 Cent said a nigga ain't gonna show up, he on house arrest.
Damn.
Oh wow. But
So
now
you see.
also Little Meech, listen, Little Meech then basically sent out some I'm gonna have to watch my verbiage. But the Little Meech then sent out some ones and twos towards
Mhm.
50 Cent.
Mm.
I haven't saw that.
Yeah, well let me go back up. Yeah, he just sent out some, um yeah, he just sent out
Hey,
some, yeah, wait a minute, okay.
hey, what's up? What's
Wait, who
up?
is this? Cindy?
Kind of me now.
All right, I'm going ahead and manage you right on up out of here, sir. You cutting off our flow. All
Hmm.
right.
Okay, I have to find now when the new info. Yeah, it was saying that he was like, sticking up for his dad.
So it
Mm-hmm.
sounds like he may have put his foot in his mouth too.
Right,
You heard
right.
that? You
Because
know what
he
you're talking
might
about?
Cause I was just defending his behind, but look like you done turn around and put your foot in your
Right, you
mouth
just stuck
too.
your foot in your mouth too. Wait a minute, let
Oh
me see.
God, yeah, they
What 50
fucked
Cent?
up.
Yeah, see what he said? Because I haven't heard anything that Lil Meech had got any involvement. Like the last time I heard Lil Meech say something, it was regarding because he was at a barbecue or something with the man who shot up 50 Cent's son. And that was the
Wait a
last
minute,
thing that I
what?
yeah, this happened not this last summer, but summer before last. And it was like a little, it made a little noise between him and 50, but 50 didn't give him a lot of airtime.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, okay. Okay, so but it looks like Lil Meech and 50 Cent was kind of going through their thing as well, because it says still going on 50 Cent blast Lil Meech for using drugs during the making of BML.
Because
Oh
he sent
shit.
him to rehab. He sent him to nursing
What?
Mm-mm.
school and rehab because the
Oh
man was on
man.
drugs.
Oh
Yeah.
girl.
And that's what I'm saying when you biting the hand that feeds you,
Yeah, yeah,
when
that's
50 Cent
literally
has
biting the
made
hand
a
that feeds you.
whole avenue for you and your
Hmm.
family, and
See,
then y'all go and sit with the enemy. And Rick
right, see,
Ross and 50 Cent are known enemies for 20 plus
right.
years. This ain't nothing that's just started with them.
See, my
Well, now I'm gonna keep it brief. Well, now in this case, okay, so now they got all these issues. Okay, they got all this dysfunction, which we all do, but they got all this dysfunction. Now 50 Cent is addressing it. It's not like he's saying he's covering it up and saying, well, da da da. He's addressing it with a solution. That's a big thing for me. Okay, that
hmm
is a big thing. Okay. And you basically go over here. So, right, what type of conversation? That goes back to what I said earlier. What type of conversation could you possibly have?
Hey, Heavenly.
Hey, Miss Heavenly. Yeah, what type of conversation could you possibly
morning.
have? So that's okay. All right. So see,
Hmm.
that's why it's important to read, though. That's why it's important to
Yeah,
dig and
yeah.
and keep
Hmm.
going because you got to get
Hmm.
all the
All the
players and the
details.
pieces
Cause
and
see, like in my
exactly.
head at the time, cause see at the and when we first brought this situation up, I was thinking on the level of, okay, yes, you help put me on, but who's to tell me,
I
who are
hate when
you
you
to
move
tell
and I
me
be
who
comfy.
I can
You
and
finna get
cannot
up?
Mhm.
talk
You
to?
coming back or you
That's
getting
how I
up?
was thinking of it. But of course,
Mhm.
it's deeper than that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like you
Right.
say, you start digging, you realize, okay, this shit is way deeper than that. And in this situation here, hell yeah, this man has really helped you. He done helped bring y'all out of the gutter. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And you
Mhm.
really biting the hand that feeds you.
Yeah.
You know?
Cause it's like if you sitting with my enemy, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if I could trust you anymore.
Right. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, it was just like you said. It went a lot further. Um, it just went a lot further because, like you said, the boy using drugs while they're filming the show.
Mm-hmm.
Big Meech, you're still incarcerated. Now you get out 6 years earlier. What happened, So, I mean, so it was a lot of other stuff going on. So, yeah, in this case, I would have stuck with 50 Cent
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
because now I would have stuck with 50 Cent because now you look up, where's Rick Ross? You talking
Mm-hmm.
all this smack, but now I'm in an Airbnb. And why is he in such an expensive Airbnb, bro?
Exactly. That like,
Because I
come on
think he
now.
think that he got out rich and famous. That's what I'm saying. He think he had got out rich and famous. So he had, because 50 Cent gave him the lump sum because he had sold his story. So he get out of jail. Now gotta, now he gotta act like he this big man because he got this money in the bank. But he not realizing that you can easily cut this money off in the trick. In one instance, your money cut off. Where you was probably going to get a residual check, 50 Cent was going to look out for you, your son. You was probably going to get guest appearances, get some cameo on the show or whatever. The whole time you didn't fuck your money up. Now here you go.
Yep.
Look, now here, like, Now here you go
Oh,
with a GoFundMe.
okay. All right. For the people that are just joining, we want to welcome you to Uncensored with the Glam. Okay. And we still on the appetizer. The appetizer sometimes be so good before we even get to the main course. God. Okay, so we were just talking about the Little Meech, Big Meech, and 50 Cent rival. I know that let me see if I can find that right quick. I know 50 Cent, not excuse me, not 50 Cent. The other Big Meech got a lawyer involved. So I do want to just tap on that and see what's going on with the lawyer because he did get a lawyer allegedly. So I do want to see what's going on with that. But that's what we're talking about right now. That is still just the appetizer. There's a couple of other things that I did find. I think Ed sent me something too. Ed, did you post it in the Discord? The article that
No,
you
I
sent
still
me?
have. I don't really go to that Discord. I am so sorry, Miss Glam. I gotta start making just go to the Discord because that is. I don't usually go. I downloaded it again just
Right,
for the
right.
Glam, and I'm gonna have to just make that a notion just to go through the Discord because I be laying in my bed at night doing nothing, browsing any daggone way. I just need to start going to the Discord and uploading information. I'm gonna start today. Okay.
And see, okay. I mean, it's something new, but that way, we can all kind of take a look at it, and say, hey, oh, okay, and I didn't put this in there either because I just happened to run across this morning when I was just, saving some stuff and like that. And I was like, what? And I saw, like I said, anyway. So that's where we at, Miss Heavenly, with that. So, Miss Heavenly, if you want to go ahead and say something while I look for, I'm gonna see if there's some information about Big Meech getting a lawyer.
My thing is like,
Good
how you
morning,
gonna pay for
ladies.
a lawyer? Good morning.
Good
Good
morning.
morning.
I am not familiar with this at all. I never followed the Big Meech thing. So I got to do some homework because I didn't even know he was out.
Yeah, he's out of jail.
Oh,
Him and 50
girl.
Cent is
Oh, yeah.
into it. Yeah, it's a good story
Yeah.
I've been
Mm-hmm.
following.
I think I've been so laser beam on Trump and
Me,
being pro black. I forgot about
us
the rest of
too.
the world for a little bit.
Yeah, I get you.
Yeah, we understand, girl, because we've been the same way.
I'm sitting
It's
here,
a lot.
listen, every night I'm going through this Project 2025 page by page by page, trying to break
Oh
this
yeah.
down, define and use it in a sentence because our nation is in trouble. And it's happening
Hmm.
before our
Mm-hmm.
very eyes, and it seems like we can't do anything. But I don't even want to tear the conversation to that. But I just that's
You
where
know
my
we
focus
gonna
has
get
been.
there,
So
so save it.
yeah,
You know
Right,
we
yeah.
gonna
right,
So
get
I'm
there.
just
right,
yeah. So yeah, I need to be all the way caught up on this Big Meech thing because I was sitting here like, what? He out? Huh?
right. That's
Yep,
that's
he's out
girl.
of
Don't feel
jail.
bad. That's how I was. I was like, wait, and I'm like, what beef? What are you talking about? I'm like, oh,
But
okay.
imagine being out of jail and you paying $30,000 a month for an Airbnb.
Ain't no damn
Excuse me.
way.
What kind of
I don't want to
Airbnb you
pay.
living in? A mansion
I
on
don't
the
want to
lake or
pay three
something?
thousand a month. Get alone
I
thirty
was just
thousand.
about to
Come
say
on
that
now.
three
Okay, I
thousand a
got
month
it,
for
Sean.
Airbnb is crazy.
He might as well
Yeah,
have bought him a
that's
house.
right, right. That's what I'm saying. So now you got to go fund me, and you think people just because of BMF or who you were back in the '80s, that you hold this, but no. Okay, so I'm gonna hit this right quick. Okay, 50 Cent BMF television series entanglement in a lawsuit leading to the trademark infringement. The lawsuit claims that Beelan owns the right to the trademark BMF and that he and his media partners have used that trademark to market and sell the television. So I guess BMF is I post this in the Discord. So I
Yeah,
guess
so
Okay.
wait a minute.
mhm,
So that's Big Meech suing 50 Cent for the trademark.
Trademark. Mm-hmm.
yes, yes. Hmm.
So basically, he sold the story, but never the trademark.
Right.
Mm. So he didn't sell like for him to sell BMF like merchandise and stuff like that.
Right.
Don't put his
Exactly.
name on nothing but
Right.
the
Exactly.
show.
Exactly.
Right.
So trademark infringement. Right.
This sound like
Mm.
he is looking for a payday because he didn't come home to what he thought he was gonna come home to.
Well, he
Hmm.
ran through his money
Well,
quick because he's spending 30,000 a month.
Yeah, you can't come out be Big Meech and don't look like Big
Why?
Meech.
Who?
No.
Where's his friends, his real friends, his financial advisor? Like nobody. What?
girl, girl, what is you talking about? Now
You
you
He was
talking
a
you
about a
can't
street
say a
DRUG
nigga?
dealer.
financial.
You I about to say you talking about a street nigga. He no. Let me tell you.
Right.
Right.
He done, what's
But I
happening is
mean,
he done came out of prison with the same mindset he had when he went in, and that's the
Right.
worst scenario right there. You know what I'm saying? That's the worst. First of all, and this is what's so dumb on his part. You okay? You know your reason for being caught up and getting locked up. Okay. So the last thing you should be doing is trying to leave out and be back in the same predicament you was in before. You should be taking that money. First of all, that money that you got, whatever it was that 50 Cent gave you, or I'm saying gave you, but that you earned from him, you should have took that money and invested that money. Number one, you know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? To make you a multi-millionaire. That's number one. Number two, you should have came out in a home that you owned, not renting for 30,000 a month.
You see,
You know what I'm saying? That type of money you can buy a damn whole estate.
It's not a
You know
thing.
what I'm saying? So yeah,
but
he
my
might.
thought process is okay. I know I'm coming home to some kind of money. Let me make sure that, and I know every mindset is not the same, but he done his behind been behind bars long enough to sit there and gain knowledge of what he need to do differently
Exactly.
when he come home. So a financial advisor, being that he knew he was getting, because you can't tell me he didn't know he was getting this lump sum from 50 Cent because he
Right.
did sell his story. So
Right.
there should have been a financial advisor in place. So shame on the people close to him that didn't even make sure that, hey, dummy, because that's what I see right now. Hey, dummy, let me educate you so you won't be broke when you
Hmm.
come home.
yeah.
Mhm.
Hmm.
But I think he was like Trini said, like
True.
he was stuck in his old ways where he probably wasn't even trying to listen. Like, I know how to handle money, I
Right.
know how to spend money. He
Right.
wasn't trying to
I-
listen.
Right. I'm BMF. I'm Big
Right.
Meech. Yeah.
And BMF is what
Right.
got you behind bars. So I
Right.
mean, this is the definition of insanity right here.
Yeah. Right.
You're doing the same
Yep.
thing you've
Right.
been doing before
But
you got locked up and
Hmm.
expecting different results. That's why we can't get
yep.
ahead
Exactly.
because of dumb motherfuckers like him. Excuse my language,
Exactly.
but
Right.
that just pissed me off.
Right.
Really?
Right. But no, that's absolutely, yeah, that's absolutely true. Yeah, I'm Big Meech. And even in the video with
You
him
big
standing there with
dummy.
Rick Ross, Rick
Right.
Ross standing there and he's standing behind him, like, yeah, yeah. The man, that was the 80s.
Right.
That was the
And
80s.
Rick Ross, shame
We
on
about to
you.
have Rick Ross don't care.
Yeah. It's
Anything
about.
what I saw with this right here when just saw the little clip with that was only to get under 50 Cent skin.
Exactly. That's
Period.
all that was about.
Period.
Yep.
Now he gone on begging for and when I saw the GoFundMe guys, I thought it was a joke. I didn't think it was I didn't think it was serious.
Mhm.
I
But
really
here's my
didn't.
thing.
And that's
I'm sorry, Auntie.
mhm.
Why would he not listen to somebody like 50%? 50, I'll say 50%. 50 Cent. 50 Cent is a genius when it comes to the bank. Okay.
Right.
Why would he not say, yo, Curtis, please help me? Because I see you got the formula. He's just a dummy. I'm going to
Yeah.
go on mute because
Yeah. A
he a
dummy,
dummy.
and the fact it goes back to the fact of, again, that mindset. He's still mentally stuck in the 80s or whatever, and before he
Right.
went to prison. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He's stuck on that mindset of how he gonna hustle this man instead of how this man can help me succeed. not thinking of the fact that this man has some experience with even the street game. You know what I'm saying? He has
Right.
a little bit of experience with that, and he know how to take these nickels and make dollars with them. You know what I'm saying? He's not thinking of that. He thinking about how he's going to get over on 50 Cent. That's all this was about. That's basically what I get from the whole situation. He was trying to get over from day one, but not realizing you just put your foot in your mouth once again. Once again. Now what's going to happen is you're going to be a free, broke nigga.
Yeah, I don't think that he's going to be able to fix that with 50 Cent because, like you said,
Mm-mm.
it's about loyalty. And now it's, you didn't appreciate what I did even for your
Mm-hmm.
child. He took his child to rehab and all of this trying to get him help. And now that's a big deal. That right there alone shows that he was just thinking about himself and his come up. I'm Big Meech.
Mm-hmm.
This is about me and my life. So that's what I hear now, after
Mm-hmm.
digging more, more into it that yeah, he really messed up. So there is a season 4. There is a season 4, and he states that this will be the last season. So we're
Mm-mm.
gonna see if what's his name, if Rick Ross gives him a movie or continues this or whatever, because Rick Ross said it's gonna be better. It's gonna be better. It won't be that low budget. I don't feel it was a low budget production. Me myself,
Mm-mm. It wasn't that. It was nothing about that was low budget. It wasn't low
yeah.
budget. But I
I'm
but
a
I
Tubi
still believe
watcher,
that
so I know
I
low
still
budget.
believe that I do believe that Rick Ross do have connections. We just don't know. Like I'm saying we don't know about it, but he just that's just something that he haven't spoken of. But hey, who's to say he's gonna be able to get the deals that at the same time that 50 Cent was able to do? First of all, 50 Cent paved the way for himself. That's the difference. You know what I'm saying? 50 Cent said, no, I'm not going to sit back and wait on nobody else to do anything. I'm going to do this on my own. You know?
Well, I guess also too, I would be looking at I will be looking at, like I did give a brief, I'm not gonna get into that today, but I did give a brief segment of, situations that I have been in. And the people that I thought would be there was not there. I mean, the people that were close to me, they were just not there. So I'm just always a person, black and white. Black and white, is me. Um Me and Miss Heavenly, we talked extensively when I was going through. Um but I even backed off from her, and she was, Auntie, where you at? And that was because, your burdens and your heaviness, it can start weighing other people down. You know what I'm saying? So, I backed up. Okay, Graham, you got this. You can deal with this. So, she's like, no, 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 no. You fine. I'm like, but that's just me. So I'm saying that ought to say, if Rick Ross was gonna be there for the good, okay, I'm in the bad now. So where you at?
Mm-hmm.
You got me standing here looking stupid with you, and you standing on in front of me going off on 50 Cent, talking about the movie gonna be better and it's gonna be this. Now see, I didn't know he did all of that. But yeah, he's standing there like da 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 da, and Rick Ross kicking his stuff. But you in an Airbnb now, and you gotta go find me. So now where's it gonna be? You think he gonna do a movie? I mean, a whole
Mm-hmm.
series?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Crane. Yeah, you think he gonna do a whole series? I just don't think so. I think he
Me
did that
either.
just to piss off. I think he did that to piss off. What's his name? I think he did it to piss him off, piss the guy off, piss off 50
Mm-hmm.
Cent. Now he's in an Airbnb. Um, 30,000. You need to find something, man, for 1,200.
Yep. And there's plenty
With a
out there.
bathroom. Yeah, you need to find something simple, and something, but see, he didn't got out. I'm Big Meech. Okay. All right. See, Big Meech, I was for you. I was rooting for you. Okay. All right. So we're gonna move on from that. Yeah, we're gonna definitely move on from that. Guys, I don't know if you guys have been seeing the weather. The weather has been horrible. I saw people on boats in Michigan where they were just flooded.
Yeah, I heard about that
Um,
yesterday.
houses, yeah, houses were just, I mean, just underwater. Now Trump is. I don't believe there's any FEMA. I know he didn't give California any FEMA for their disaster with all the fires. Did y'all know that he
Yeah.
was like no. Yeah, so there was no FEMA. So I'm wondering what's going to happen when the mayor or the governor reaches out to him about. I put some clips in the Discord of some of the people that were just on boats. Okay, and it was horrible. Just to see them people putting their children in boats, and that's why I say President Trump is just inhumane. I'm gonna say this quick story, right, y'all. I was out at the garbage dumpster yesterday, um, and it's a guy there that me and him had talked about going to Africa and land and stuff like that. So anyway, so he was talking yesterday. He was like, "Well, yeah, y'all don't, we need to stay." And I just looked at him and he said, yeah, because, basically he is saying that this is the opportunity for Black people to create. This is the opportunity to buy some land, do your own vegetables. This is a time for the barter system, pretty much, is what he was saying.
Mhm.
So I told him, okay, so you're taking us back 60 years too, if that's what we have to do. So he
Mhm.
said, but one thing he said though, he said, but this is where we at.
Mhm. Mhm. I do agree with that too. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like how
Hmm.
because see, it's easy to say, hey, you know what? Let's run. Let's get away. That is so easy. Get a passport. Let's just leave. So we ain't got to
Hmm.
deal with it. But like we was even taught this growing up, just running away from your problems don't make it better. You know.
Born
So
between
some people.
1960 and 1969?
Well, let me
If
turn this
so, you
down.
can get an Yves
One
Saint
second.
Laurent makeup set completely free. And I can tell you right now, this is going to upset a ton of people
I
because
know
we're
you can
giving
get an
away.
East St. Laurent. My mother used to wear that, and she almost 80. Okay, so breaking news. Okay, so oh, you haven't been in the Discord. Okay, so you didn't see the flooding. So you didn't see what I put in there. Miss Heavenly, did you see anything in the Discord that we put? TL just called. Okay, so no, he's a Hakeem Jeffries. I don't want to hear nothing from him. Anybody know who Hakeem Jeffries is? He's a Democrat, and he blasts. He's talking about the mega. But you know what? He need to get some balls because even in his timid voice when he talks, it's like I'm not gonna take you serious. He is not. He just not any. I mean, I just don't see it. Okay. So now, did y'all see that Trump is going after Joe Biden and Kamala Harris? Did anybody see that?
No, I didn't see that.
Yeah, they've been going after okay, Diddy Medical secret exposed. What, he got the package? Okay, so we'll get back to that. We'll get back to that. Oh, and also, I'm definitely want to just talk on this just for a quick second, guys, and then I'm gonna go back to Trump and him going after Kamala and Joe. Did you see where Wendy was moved to back to the memory ward because she got drunk? Did y'all see that?
No.
Come on, y'all got to keep up now. Okay, so yeah, they, allegedly she got drunk. Allegedly she got drunk. However, my thing is, okay, if she got high, had her a glass of wine, or had, but she likes vodka, Ciroc. So if she had her some Ciroc, vodka, does that say she's incompetent?
No.
So she can't drink?
And my
I'm
thing is, when did
lost.
this happen? When did it happen? When she went out with her family or something?
Exactly. Right. They trying to hold on to her because of that lawsuit with
Yeah.
AMC.
Cause that woman, one thing for sure, I saw the articles, like I saw the clippings of her sitting out with her family. To me, she seemed like herself, like the
Mm-hmm.
old Wendy. You know what I'm saying? It looked
Mm-hmm.
like she was happy.
Mm-hmm.
She was, just happy to be with her, be where she was. Now, for
Exactly.
you to use that as an excuse to hold on to everything this woman owned and have control
Right.
over her, that's wrong. And I think that's what's going on with that situation. It's about control. You want to use anything that you can to keep a hold on her,
Mm-hmm.
instead of, because at first it was
I
saying that
agree. Mm-hmm.
trying to say that the woman was so bad off that she was literally losing her mind and she would never be the same. And then I'm turning around and seeing her at her son's graduations, and seeing her, like I said, out at dinner with her father, with her family for his birthday. And she looks and sounds, like her. She looks damn good,
She
So
did.
yeah, yeah,
They trying
yeah,
to hold on to her.
they are.
And she has clearly stated that she did not want to sue AMC. The
Right,
guardianship wants to sue them, and they want to keep Wendy in their
right.
custody because they're going to get a stipend percentage of that money of her estate. Period.
Mm-hmm.
They get a stipend for that. They get paid to be her guardian,
Yeah,
just like
yeah.
the assisted living home. They get paid for her to be there. Even if Wendy went and stayed with her niece, they would give her niece a stipend for
Mm-hmm.
housing, for food, for this, for that. It's the same thing. Why does she got to be locked up? That's
Right,
crazy.
right, right.
Okay, so that was just, update on pretty much that, allegedly she got drunk. So now, okay, we got to hold on to you, Wendy, because you had some Ciroc. That is the craziest thing I've ever heard. Okay. So now let's go over here where they're talking about removing Donald Trump's administration. So, um, okay, so anyone got anything they want to say? Bewildered, but at the I think Miss Heavenly, you had something you wanted to throw out there about reminiscent of the first time where Trump publicly. Hey, Gigi. The administration and the Congress at times took steps to punish Russia. We'll have to see if that happens around this time too. Certainly Senator Tillis breaking with the White House yesterday, saying publicly what so many of his colleagues are saying privately. Others have been very much more modest in their criticism, saying they disagree with the idea that Putin is a good guy, but not willing to actually criticize Trump for what he's saying. We're gonna have to see this time though if the jam down the pipe so and properly. So chainsaw approach, notable given what we saw at CPAC, where Elon Musk literally brought a chainsaw on stage. But look, you can see the crowd there. Oh my God! Attendees for that attendee's question. And he's just making a. Before the crowd. Y'all need to watch this. I'm going to definitely post this. Okay, Elon Musk brings a chainsaw. Okay, at the meeting that he was having, okay, at a press conference with a chainsaw, literally where he's talking about where he's cutting the jobs. Oh, did you guys also see that the IRS they have given them people their walking papers? Where's everybody at?
I also heard,
I'm
I was
just,
watching I was also watching The View. I think it was either The View or what's the other show on Good Morning America, and they were saying that a lot of these government jobs that were they let people go on, a lot of them were receiving
Hmm.
their jobs back because they said it was a miss how they say basically there was it not wrongfully fired, but they was fired by mistake. That's what they're saying. So it's a lot of people that
Okay,
although they were let go as far as the government jobs, they are getting their jobs back.
okay.
This
That
is
I
based.
heard that was the nuclear. They fired them by mistake, the nuclear people, and they said, "Oh, I think. Wait a minute. I think we need them." So that was the people
Okay.
that had to the nuclear. Yeah, that they were trying to reach back out to them to get them back back in place. They firing people and getting rid of people so fast that they got rid of the people that handled the nuclear section.
Yeah,
So
and
they were
it was
trying
something
to.
about agriculture, even as far as over our food and things like that too. It they was saying something about those too. Um, it was a little bit of everybody that was mentioned. So
Yeah.
basically, I think they're looking into
Okay.
everything, you know, and getting people
Okay.
back in there because they know that again, most of these departments that we're talking about, we need people to in order for the country to properly, function. We need these people.
As, right.
There's
Exactly.
Walmart self-checkouts. Watch this.
Okay. I'm gonna just play this right
Now is a
quick.
class action lawsuit against Walmart. The company agreeing to pay $45
Oh
million
yeah,
to
that's
settle
another
that
thing.
lawsuit. ABC's Alexis Christophorus is here with what it could mean for some consumers and possibly some money back in their pockets, Alexis. If you live
Yes.
within 25 miles of a Walmart, then you can claim a gift card from them worth up to $1,000. They owe customers
Ooh.
$45 million and are required to give out gift cards as compensation to customers who answer a survey and qualify themselves. All
Right.
you have to do is follow the link we attached to this video and answer some simple questions, then complete a few tasks. This only takes a few minutes, and when you are done and the gift card is sent right to your email, or you can have a physical card mailed. Right now, families around the world are claiming this in-store voucher. Don't miss out on this opportunity. It will only be available for a short amount of time.
Oh yeah, I meant to let me see. Let me get the link. Let me get the link right
Using your
quick.
home internet. This is the reason why I've canceled my internet.
Give me 1 second, guys, and I'm going to post this. Okay, so exciting times. You are up. Okay, one time. Hey, Neffy. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning,
Hey,
everyone. Good
Nephi.
morning. Good morning. Disappointed that I didn't get it, but happy for those that did. Okay, so I guess you got to do a survey, and then and we got to be careful with this too because sometimes it's a gimmick. You know what I'm saying? So definitely have to be careful with that. But I did copy the link. So let's listen to this right quick with Wendy Williams because they're stating that she allegedly got had some drinks. So what?
Now, I'm not one to gossip, but I will bring you the tea. Welcome to Chronicle Speaks.
Hey, sister girl.
I don't have
Hey,
any time for
sister
any bullshit.
girl.
Huh? Yes, we got you. But now she's also claiming that Wendy has anosognosia. And simply put, anosognosia is a condition where individuals are unable to recognize or perceive their own cognitive impairment. Now, according to Sabrina, it could take several months for doctors to complete a full reevaluation of Wendy's health. But in the meantime, Sabrina has decided to put the lawsuit against Lifetime on hold as she awaits the results of Wendy's new medical evaluation. However, she remains confident that the diagnosis will not change. We have so much to get into regarding Wendy Williams, but before we do, please be sure to subscribe to this channel and hit the bell for notifications so you don't miss out on any news regarding this story and so much more. Now let's get back into it. Now, an employee at the facility currently housing Wendy Williams has recently stated that Wendy's memory is actually just fine. According to this employee, you can tell Wendy something one day and 2 weeks later, she will remember it exactly as it was told to her.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this revelation raises more questions about Wendy's health, especially considering her diagnosis of frontal temporal dementia and aphasia. Now, this news is puzzling because when listening to Wendy's most recent interviews, she seems to sound like the same Wendy we've known for years,
Right.
sharp, articulate, and familiar as ever. Now, this stands in contrast to what we would typically expect from a diagnosis of frontotemporal dementia, which is a debilitating disease with no cure, which typically causes a steady decline in a person's language, behavior, decision making, and cognitive
Okay, so they're
abilities,
actually waiting
including
on
memory
the
and speech. And also, given the fact that Wendy was diagnosed with this condition in May of 2023, allegedly, her symptoms would logically be expected to worsen over time,
right.
not improve. Now, this presents a perplexing situation, leaving many to question whether the initial diagnosis was correct or if Wendy's health may be more complicated than initially thought. Now, according to an employee at the facility where Wendy is currently housed, this employee is described as having many interactions with Wendy since her arrival, and she initially was given a room on the building's third floor where residents are allowed to come and go as they please. And I believe Wendy stated that the gym was actually on the third floor as well. She
Hmm.
has not been allowed to go to the gym. Now, things went south early on in Wendy's tenure when she went up to the restaurant and bar, which were located on the facility's top floor, for an extended lunch. Now, according to the employee, Wendy ordered several alcoholic drinks and was noticeably drunk for a significant amount of time. Now, the facility's supervisors allegedly learned of the drunken escapades and were upset that she was served, as she has reportedly had issues with problems drinking in the past. Now, in response to this drunken lunch, Wendy was allegedly relocated to a new room on the memory unit on the facility's fifth floor. Now, because many of the occupants there suffer with dementia and other memory issues, they aren't able to use the elevators on their own. Now, the new location meant Wendy was
Okay.
prohibited from going up to the restaurant and drinking, though it's unclear if she is not supposed to leave the floor at all or if she can venture out with someone supervising. However, there was a hiccup with the reassignment as the memory unit didn't have any open rooms, so Wendy was allegedly forced to stay in her third floor room while employees guarded the door and prevented her from leaving. Now, according
Wow.
to
Did
the
y'all hear
insider,
this?
employees at the facility lied
That's
to the talk
crazy.
show host and told her that the restaurant was closed for renovations, despite it apparently being open the entire time. Now, after a few days, a room reportedly opened up and she was able to be moved to the fifth floor where she has remained ever since. Now, the confinement and the alleged falsehoods fed to Wendy are concerning as the employee claims that her memory is not suffering. Wendy doesn't have good and bad days. She's the same all the time. You can tell her something today, and 2 weeks later, she'll remember it. Her memory is fine. Now, if you may recall in the Where Is Wendy Williams documentary, Wendy's son, Kevin Jr., stated that his mother was previously diagnosed with alcohol related dementia.
Right.
Now, this type of dementia has symptoms like problems with staying focused,
Right.
problems with planning or organizing, erratic behavior at times, understanding how other people are thinking or feeling about your behavior, things like that, things that we've all seen Wendy go through. So, in my honest opinion, it's
Yeah.
not hard to understand how someone who has openly admitted to struggling with alcohol might find their way to the top floor of an assisted living facility, especially when they are confined to a place where they're away from their family and friends with no access to the internet or their phone. In
Right.
this situation, it would be easy to understand how Wendy or anyone in her position might slip away to have a drink or two, or perhaps more, at this facility's restaurant. However, I said it before and I'll say it again. The bigger question is, why was there a restaurant on the top floor in the first place that served liquor? It raises a
Yeah.
lot of red
Exactly.
flags, especially.
Yeah, y'all hear this?
Yeah.
Yes, I'm
How is she,
listening.
girl? How is she in the facility that serves alcohol?
That sounds like
Right, with
you're
elderly
purposely trying to
people.
keep her down.
Right. Okay. All right. All right. Okay, Wendy, we're gonna get back to you because apparently this happened before the TMZ interview. This happened before that. So now they want to say, now they want to tell us that okay, what do y'all think? Now they want to tell us about the slip away with the alcohol. Okay, now the AMC lawsuit has been put on hold until the new evaluation comes back. This is a dang on shame the way these people hold on to people for money.
Yeah. Cause I think they bringing up the alcohol thing now is because when she was seen going to her when she went to her dad's birthday party and she was seen at the cafe with her son and
Mm-hmm.
her niece, that she had looked like she had an alcoholic beverage. So I think that's why now they're bringing up all alcohol instances, because if she don't got dementia, it's something, and we gotta keep her.
Yeah, yeah, and keep the public thinking that something is wrong with her. You
Yeah.
know. But that, like I said earlier, this lady when she was out at dinner with her family, she looked like herself. So now y'all want to bring this up to kind of like, basically continue to damage her reputation. You know.
And hold on to her because they
Mhm.
getting up. This Sabrina chick, she getting a pretty penny, baby, to manage
Mhm.
her, a pretty penny,
Mhm.
and she don't want to let that little pretty penny go. But did y'all see how Wendy was eating that food?
Yep.
She was eating like she hadn't ate in a while.
Yep.
Right.
She
Right.
was eating like she was
Right.
hungry. Hey, no beans.
Right. But no lie, if
Oh,
you
ain't
ever
no
paid
beans.
attention, if you
What's up,
ever pay
baby?
attention to how Wendy eats when she would be on the shows and stuff like that, that's how she eats.
That is, she do eat like a gore, like she
She-
gorge.
yeah, she'll kind of hold back a little bit, but like, if she's with her family, she's comfortable. So she like, fuck it, I'm about to eat like I know I love to eat.
Well, she was
She
tearing that
loves her
food up.
food.
She was tearing that food up like
She
she hadn't ate in a
Wendy,
while.
right, but Wendy is a foodie. She's a foodie. So if it's something
Okay.
she's enjoying, she's going to eat. She is the whole bag, you
Yeah,
know.
she ain't
Okay.
never been prissy about no food. That's right.
Mm-mm. Yep. Because she'll tell you, even like when they else do, have little taste testings and stuff on the show, she'll taste it, but she'll be like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna eat this when I get back to my room." She'll let you know, "Hey,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna put on my robe and sit back and chow down on whatever it
And
was that she
enjoy.
enjoyed eating."
Well, that's
Mhm.
Yep.
good. I'm glad. Well, I'm glad she likes to eat. All right, no
Mhm.
beans. What's up? What you got for us this morning?
I'm trying to told you now. They got a lot of confusing stuff for the people, but the people that are up on game, baby, like us, um, yeah, it's the what we feeling right now is the after effects of the old days. Those days about they on countdown right now. As of yesterday, Thursday, 6,000 IRS people were terminated, and the process is going forward. Um, they
I
had
just
good
talked.
news.
Yeah, I just said
They
that.
shared good news. Donald Trump shared good news about how much they gave. They even gave you an estimate on the news feed, and that's for everybody. So you tune in to your news feed on your iPhone. It's called News
Mm-hmm.
Break.
Mm-hmm.
It's called News Break, and it's a white N in the middle, and the box is red on iPhone. So you log in to that, or if you don't have the app, download it. It gives you the latest and the newest news ever. Just hit the fucking press. Donald Trump said that he got for the minimum 8,000. It's official. Like we already talked about.
Mm-hmm.
Host, we talked about this yesterday. But to reiterate that, it's already in fucking full effect. I mean, hands down. Federal won't have nothing to do with your W-2s. You ain't filing shit next year. This is the last year for that shit. On God.
For filing
Mm.
taxes,
Yeah, that's it. They finalized that shit yesterday.
you know
Thursday
he was
when they
gonna do
dropped.
that because they've been after him for a long time about his taxes.
Now this is what they got most recent on Donald Trump. We got haters. Brace yourself. Okay, this is what they said about Trump after that. The man is trying to do everything he can to destroy America before his term is out. And some say that he may not even make his term. That is a fucking potential threat straight towards the president. Telling you now.
Why you off today?
Okay, who said that?
Uh social media.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Social media
Well, I said
televised, TMZ televised, news break, like I said, on your iPhone televised. Um, Donald
Okay,
Trump could
because I said
possibly
that
be, yeah,
could possibly be what? I'm sorry.
it would be on our commander in chief, aka president, will be under threat as of right now due to this federal drop off Elon Musk situation issue and this gloat this new company that don't have nothing to do with federal. It's all Elon Musk has just pretty much laid the groundwork to swipe out IRS. Uncle Sam is dead. For real, for real. So every damn check that you make on your job, ain't no Uncle Sam no more. You get all your money. And at the end of the year, instead of filing, you get $8,000 minimum if you're a single parent. But it goes up with kids and stuff like that. Single parent moms with all that. He's doing away with EBT, social service too. All that shit gonna be gone, cause it ain't gonna apply to nothing but old people that absolutely can't do nothing. They mobile, they dismobile. I mean, and it will only the only way you will get any type of service like that unless you are elder. If you are a functioning, walking, talking human being, sitting on your ass drawing EBT social service, guess what, nigga? You better get a skill block. You better get a
Mm.
skill block. You better learn something today. Because your ass going to be working for what you need. He's giving the opportunity back to the people and helping America and each individual in America that's Americans, that's
Mhm.
Americans, to get back on their feet and stop relying on federal bullshit because they taking money, trillions of dollars from us that we do not know about. He's giving it back and saving $2 trillion for the whole planet, you know, doing this because we are putting
Mhm.
entirely too much money into our federal funds and not seeing anything back. If W-2s continue to go on, you will be fucked for life. Okay? So you're not going to get your whole total earnings back if W-2s was to continue. You'll be living that miserable ass life waiting and hoping for a dream that never come, and next thing you know, you got a legacy of poor people. Now,
Okay.
this man is
All
giving
right.
us our money back. He can't never give
Mm.
us all our money back, but he trying. At least $8,000 without filing, from your money's worth, and the money goes to your check. Whatever you make, that's what you get. You go
Mhm.
home with. Ain't gonna be no Uncle Sam on your check no more.
Right. Right.
Whatever
Right.
you make,
Okay.
your gross is gonna be your gross. There ain't gonna be nothing like
Right.
after gross. You know how we was thinking. After grosses, this is how much I get. Nah, you ain't gotta worry about grosses going out, cause that was Uncle Sam, the tax, $200 out of your check for no goddamn reason. So
Mhm.
now that we got some type of principle established for the people of Americans, quote, Americans only, because he got that immigration shit going. The reason why he's Xing out all other nationality of people is because we need to focus on ourselves. Get our shit together before we let somebody in
Mm.
here. We trying to
Right.
dress it up, keep it up for our people. Our people are doing
Right.
bad. It's lying on the feds, and the feds ain't doing nothing but like, work hard, nigga. Keep going.
Right.
Other side.
Okay.
Well, we
Well,
getting
I'm
ready.
gonna go ahead. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up because I have to I got to start doing this in segments because now the show is regularly being recorded. I'm gonna, so I want to kind of keep it at a minimum going forward. So I wasn't going to start it till next month, but she's already started. So I definitely don't want to, we're going to have to hit our topics and, and keep it moving. But thank you so much. I knew you would know what was the latest and, and keeping us up with everything too. Send me your phone number so I can add you to our Discord because I know you will kind of post things in there, about what's going on and keep us up to date. You think so,
Right.
Edge?
Yeah. Yeah. I can.
Oh,
Uh,
certainly.
let me see.
Yeah, so I definitely know that you would definitely Donald Trump's plan will be a disaster for entrepreneurs and small businesses. Well, we have to see about
Yeah,
that.
it will
Whoopi
be.
Goldberg
It will be for now. Now, right now, it's
for
a
now.
bigger issue for now. But don't count the little people out because these are the guys like me. I'm at work right now. I'm a construction worker, operator. We pushing off snow off our site right now with the dozer. I got one of my workers on the dozer while I'm in the truck. So
Yeah, but aren't you,
we ain't
aren't
gonna.
you in Virginia?
Yeah.
Yep, I'm in VA, two up, two down. Shout out to VA.
Let
And
me get my belt.
Okay,
we
okay. So you
I'm in
guys
the
got
DMV.
Sugar Tuck.
Yeah, I'm in the DMV. Where's your
okay.
message, boy?
Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna go ahead. I want to thank everyone for coming out today. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And we say welcome to Uncensored with the Glam. Guys, so I'll send out like the Pacific time frame because I get up early. So I do come on about 6. You know what I'm saying? I do come on about 6 o'clock. So the minimum it will be people, and then people do start coming in around 7. Okay, and that's EST. I don't know what time everyone's time frame is, but people do usually start coming in around 7. Okay, we'll kind of hit our topics and kind of move on from there. I'm gonna keep up with this. We did talk about Meech, Big Meech, and Little Meech, and 50 Cent, and this rival that is going on. So now I see that
Yeah,
they got a trade. Yeah, they got a trademark issue going on. Apparently, he didn't give his permission for certain things. So
good
I want
morning,
to kind of
Messi
keep
in
up with.
Miami.
Hey, Messy Miami.
Good
Yes, I kind of
morning.
want to. Yes, I want to kind of see what's going on with that. Okay. So I got to get out of here today. It's Friday, guys, but I want to thank you. Thank
Thank
you.
you,
Any
thank you.
updates? Well, thank you. I know you was coming with some tea. So that's why it's going to be
You know
important to pay
what?
attention
I ain't never said this. I ain't mean to cut you off, but
uh
I'm getting ready to go because I'm at work. But I ain't never said this, but I really, really love you in the spirit world. In the spirit world, I love you so
Thank
much.
you.
You are my
Thank
spiritual
you.
thing. You're a motivator, you're an uplifter, and you're a queen on top of that. So you got so many bonuses coming your way.
Thank
It's so
you.
ridiculous right now. But I love what you
Thank
do,
you.
and I support everything and anything. I'm a gladiator, so
All
anything
right
that comes
now.
up, I will throw a shield in front of you and protect you. I will throw dots at everything else.
Well, I appreciate that. Well, we definitely
Yeah,
appreciate you too, coming with
yeah,
substance,
yeah,
and
yeah,
it's always a blessing. But also
yeah.
too, guys, I want everyone to get your dancing shoes on because I have
Mm,
and this is not going to be an ongoing thing. This is just something that fell in my spirit today because I'm trying to exercise a little more. Now that I'm done with the car accident, I need to start moving. I've been so fearful because of the I had spinal surgery where they put an infusion in my back. So I've been kind of
mm.
nervous
Okay.
about moving, and I don't do any lifting now, but I do want to start moving around and things like that. So I got an idea about something. It's just going to be a one-time thing, one-time thing. But get your dancing shoes on because I got an idea. So I'm going to get the flyer together, get the sign up form, and I'm not saying a word about it. All I got to say is get ready, Chicago, get ready,
Get
Detroit,
ready.
get ready, New York.
That's
Okay,
right.
this is, I would say, an up top thing. So I don't know if people in the South are familiar with what I'm going to be talking about. They might be, but we'll see. We'll see. We will definitely see. I know Edge over there, like, what, Chicago? Yeah, Chicago. Yeah, it's going to be a big thing for Chicago, New York, and Detroit. Okay. Now I know I
Yeah.
have a lot of Detroiters on here and a lot of Chicago's. Okay. So we're gonna
Okay.
see. So I'm gonna put this out there. I'm thinking about doing this maybe around end of March, first part of April. So we'll just have to see. Um,
Right.
because yeah. So anyway, all right, guys, and don't forget about every other Thursday. So it wasn't this Thursday, so it will be next Thursday. If you sing, if you hey, I got bills. So if you sing, you do any of these things, definitely, come on with your poetry. Come with your poetry however you want. If you want to sing your poetry, you want to dance it, you want to mind read, praise dance,
Right.
however, come on out with your
There you
poetry,
go.
So
Yeah.
yeah,
I go to
yeah.
those to I go
Hey,
those I go those to those events. And
spoken word.
yeah, where I'm at. Yeah, it's called the Ramp International Church in Lynchburg, Virginia. That's my daughter's church where she got baptized as an inspiration church. It's for Spanish, Caucasian, anybody that want to serve and praise God and give Him all the
Mm-hmm.
praise for what we go through in trials and tribulations and anything like hardship or something that's going on with you personally. You can come to this church and just be free of that. We
Okay.
we highly recommend everybody that ever heard about Ramp International Church in Lynchburg, Virginia, to come out on Sundays. Come out. Anybody. It's for
Okay.
everybody. Latinos. We have a Spanish ministry and all of that. We have the
Okay.
Spanish youth choir. We got the African American choir. We got the European choir. We got all choirs, and then they congregate and sing together on stage. It is so
Okay.
beautiful. Love, love, love.
Okay. Hey, Chrissy Pooh. Hey, lady. How are you? How are you? Chrissy Pooh, make sure you go over and follow Uncensored with the Glam over on YT. Okay. Yep. Please make sure you go over and follow the channel for me, guys. And we on Instagram too. We're on FB as well, so you can go over and follow. I'm gonna get someone to kind of go into these different pages and start posting the videos for us. Okay, but the main one right now is the Uncensored with Glam on YT. Okay. Oh God, what is the heck? Get out of here! Get out of here! Oh,
Who
the
was it?
blood of
Good morning.
Jesus! The blood of
Oh
Jesus!
God, Jesus
Hi.
Christ.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning,
Good
good
morning.
morning.
Good morning. How are you?
What happened? I'm doing good.
Okay, all right. I'm surprised they let you put that profile picture up.
I
Hmm.
made that profile. I made that picture. Let me
Oh,
see.
you made it. Oh
I
Yeah,
do.
but
wow.
I'm just
I do
surprised.
that.
You got
I do
talent.
that myself.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
Oh,
okay.
talent. That's good.
Okay,
Nice
that's
work.
nice.
Yeah, that's nice
yeah.
work.
Well,
Yeah.
You
Are
you
did
you
saw
that by
it
hand?
because I'm a wrestling freak. I'm a wrestling freak.
Oh,
That
oh,
picture ain't
okay.
derogatory though. It's just wrestlers.
Oh, girl, I couldn't see it at first. I was looking and
Yeah,
all
yeah.
I
I had
saw
to
was
click on that
yeah, okay, okay. I was about to kick you too.
Hey, look, because it look do at look the like something picture. Look inappropriate at from the far picture. behind. But when you click on it, it's just wrestlers with their wrestling
Right.
belts.
Yeah, I was like, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, got it. Got it. My
Because
apologies.
because because I like Coach Steve Austin, The Undertaker, Ultimate Warrior, all the
Hmm.
wrestlers, and the back then. Now the wrestlers will
Okay.
come out now. It ain't the same. It ain't the same
Right.
like back in the day.
Right. Right. Right.
Okay. Like when you
Okay.
watch the old wrestling, that's real. And now when they on there, that look like it ain't even real no more.
Right. It doesn't. doesn't.
Yeah, it's
But
all
listen,
fake now.
yeah. But listen, I appreciate you coming up. Make sure you hit the follow button, follow the panel. We're just about ending our show right now. But come back. We're here every morning around 7:30. Come in.
I
If you
just
got
I just put I just pushed your button on it. I just pushed follow right
all
now.
right.
Yeah, he followed
Okay.
you. Thank you.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you so
Okay.
much. Well, we're gonna
Okay.
be getting out of here.
Thank you.
And
Yeah,
thank
we getting out of here.
thank you guys again. Yeah.